These are the reasons why I couldn't accept Christianity and why I chose Islam.
Alright, let's check it out.
Christians worship Jesus, but claim Trinity. Many forget God the Father. Even Jesus said, "The Father is greater than I," and that's contradiction I couldn't accept.
Yeah, Jesus is the second person of the Trinity, so to worship Jesus is to worship God. And Jesus humbles himself and says that the Father is greater than him in position, but in regards to nature or essence, they are equal. There's no contradiction here.
The first Bible was written many years after Jesus and not even in the same language he spoke.
The Bible is actually a collection of books, most of which were written before Jesus' life on earth. The New Testament is all written within 70 to 80 years of his life by his followers in their lifetime who were able to record his life and his teachings. And there's actually really good evidence that Jesus actually did speak Greek, which the New Testament was written in. You can check out Inspiring Philosophy's video on it. He does a great job. I just don't have time to dive into it in this video.
Over time, translations changed and today we have many versions. Which one is truly God's word?
Translations didn't change over time. There's a manuscript tradition with many manuscripts with textual variants. This is consistent with all ancient documents, including the Quran. But even atheist scholars like Bart Ehrman acknowledge that essential Christian beliefs aren't affected by the textual variants in the manuscripts. And the translations we have today are translated from the original Hebrew and Greek. It's a modern myth that the Bible is like this telephone game of translations throughout the centuries. That's nonsense.
Mother Mary was covering her hair, and even Bible encourages women to wail to cover their hair when they worship.
Honestly, this is such a tertiary issue that has zero relevance to whether or not Christianity is true. Usually I see this pop up when Muslims want to argue that Jesus was a Muslim.
I saw Christians picking what fits them, Old or New Testament. If it suits them, they follow it. If not, they cancel it.
So Christians are actually under a new covenant of grace that frees us from having to obey the law in order to obtain salvation. That is the whole point of Galatians 5. So we're not under the Mosaic law. However, Paul points out that our freedom from the law should actually lead us to loving and serving others, not as an opportunity for sin. And so this isn't some type of pick or choose thing. Christians simply aren't under the old covenant. We no longer strive to keep the Mosaic law in order to obtain salvation because Christ has done that on our behalf. We now live to love and to serve him, and by doing that, we fulfill the law in a true way that is not wrapped up in having to just obey lists of commands. But she has a few more reasons that I can't get to in this video, so I will be making a part 2.